homesteading to prepping to common horse sense, we are College Hill Farm. Sorry, girl. Oh. Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, today I'm doing a little bit. It's January, and come January the 9th, Crystal and I have been here for 8 years on this homestead. And I've still got several things in the house to do, but we're on our winter break from social media. That means YouTube, Facebook, and our blog. So we're not doing that stuff right now. I'm still doing videos because life still goes on regardless of what's happening with social media. Never consider social media your life, all right? Social media sometimes is so fake that you really need to step back, take a break from it sometimes, and get to real life, which is what we do every January. So we've got our social media turned off, but that doesn't mean that stuff's ended here on the farm, on the homestead. We've got stuff that we have to do. Now, when we moved here, there are two very large trees in close proximity to our house. Let me show you. Now, we have two very large sugar maples that we've got. This one, see how close it is to my house? Now, that sugar maple there is huge, but the second largest tree on the homestead is this sugar maple right here, and it is absolutely gigantic. Let's go over here and look at it from the side. And I'm not zooming anything in. Have a look at that. I'm about 8 foot away. Right here I'm about 8 feet away from the tree, and it almost fills the entire field of view of my camera. That tree is huge, and it's all the time dropping this stuff. Okay, you can see up here on my shop there are limbs all over it up there. It's all the time dropping that stuff, but it is absolutely a gorgeous tree and provides me all kinds of shade when I need it. But should I take it down? Okay, it's all the time dropping dead limbs. You see that big dead limb right, let's see, right in there? It's all the time dropping big dead limbs. Should I take this tree down to be safe for my house? Now, so in order to decide if this tree should stay or if it should go, what I need to do is I need to figure out how old it is. Now, this tree is a sugar maple. Sugar maples in Kentucky can live to be 500 years old. 4 to 5 is probably the average. Some probably live to be 600 or 700 years old. And this is the second largest tree on our property. The largest tree is a white oak down here in our fence line, and I bet it's 600 or 700 years old. It's huge, huge tree. And we've got a pretty good sized cherry tree here too. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to measure the circumference of this tree at chest height. Okay? And then I'll show you what to do with it. Let's bring you over to look at that. Okay, here's my tape measure. Well, I dropped it down in there. That's a pain. This thing is 15 feet 7 inches. 15 feet 7 inches in diameter. Wow, that's huge. So let's look at our calculator here, which my cell phone. Come on, don't take forever to come up. All right, 15 feet times 12 is 180 inches plus 7 is 187 inches. Okay? So it's 187 inches around that tree. Well, if the circumference of a tree is pi times the diameter, so if I want to know the diameter of the tree, the distance all the way across it, then I have to divide this 187 by pi, divided by 3.14. Okay, go back to your high school algebra class. Equals 59.5 inches. So it's 59 inches through the center of that tree. It's 59 inches thick. Wow, that's good size. So now, I'm going to put up a little graphic here. It shows you, based on the diameter of a tree, the approximate, how to get the approximate age. And you look up sugar maple. And if you look up sugar maple, the multiplication factor is 5. Okay? So, if I look that up, the multiplication factor is 5, so I take 59.55 inches times 5. The estimated age of this tree is 297 years old. Okay, this tree is 300 years old. How long do they live? 400 or 500 years. This tree is going to outlive me. So, no, I'm not going to take it down. So the smaller maple tree over there, it's probably 200 years old, and I'm not going to take it down either. So these trees can provide shade for me and my family until I croak. Okay, that's how you determine the age of a tree. I'll make sure to put this on social media, on my Facebook page as a picture, so that you can pull up the picture and be able to estimate the age of the trees in your area. All you have to do is find the circumference, divide it by 3.14, and multiply it by the multiplication factor. That only works on mature trees bigger than a foot in diameter, okay? Alright, now if you like this stuff, this homesteading, do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homestead stuff all the time. Sometimes 1, sometimes 5 videos. All depends on what's going on in the homestead that week. Now, if you hit the little bell when you come to the channel, it'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload every Sunday. Now, with that being said, it's time for me to get on to the next thing.